All right, we got Oli and Hollow Tempest. Oh man, we got the Mag Lord and Vesper. 0707. Let's go. I already know it's gonna be a fun video.
Ollie
So
Senpai,
let's
is
sit
this
back
your
and
favorite
relax
It is.
and
game?
enjoy.
Yeah,
It
really?
is. You know, to be honest,
This
I've
that
only
good
started
content.
playing Apex right after I debuted. I never played it once. Back then, I just
Word.
played Apex because most of my OC play Apex. And I
Word.
thought, oh, if I play, maybe we'd get to collab. But then I fell in love.
She
So,
knew.
little question. You guys ever have an attraction towards an object? Vesper especially, other than the big giant plastic ball?
I love peeling the plastic film off of new like electronics. I actually have a story that I want to tell you about this, okay? Back when I was an apprentice at the library, they had the newbie actually build a whole bunch of office equipment. It was something in the realm of probably 30 to 40 computers. I was building them from scratch. They had already bought the equipment, but it needed to be assembled. I was in there assembling equipment, and all of it was brand new. All of it had that plastic film on it. It
You
took
had a good
3 or
time,
4
huh?
days to set everything up, and I was just peeling and peeling and peeling, and then I started wrapping the plastic film into a ball, and the ball was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and by the time it was done, it was about the size of a volleyball. It was a gigantic ball of plastic film. It was probably the most fun I've ever had at work.
What are you asking?
Something
right?
that's not alive.
Have I been attracted to an inanimate object? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, like a crush on a thing.
Yes.
And it can't be anthropomorphic to any degree. It has to be like an object.
I don't think I've had a crush.
Mhm.
When you say an object, you mean anything? Because there's people that love their vehicles. I mean, does that count? I think that counts, right? People love their house. Like I love my house, right? So I love my shoes. So I guess, but I guess that's not the same as like the attraction she's talking about.
Few things.
Ooh,
But
okay, you go first. I'll go second.
what I can talk about.
What you can talk about on stream without getting banned.
Let me think about it for a little bit. I still don't understand what you're asking me. Like attracted to, like
Yeah,
Like,
attracted.
Sexually?
romantically.
Romantically, but not sexually. It's like a crush you have on
Yeah.
like
So I kiss it,
a platonic.
but not
Think
fuck it.
about the fur a little bit more than Senpai said.
While Dez is thinking, I can answer.
What do you
Okay.
I've had a crush on my bicycle.
Bicycle.
Like if I get into an accident or a crash or something, I could be like completely bleeding, and I'm worried about my bike more than my own health. It's just like, is my bike okay? And then
When I got my first
I had
motorcycle
family
accident,
like look at my
did the
cell
same
phone
thing.
because I think they were trying to find like whatever juicy pictures or whatever, right? And they were like,
Yeah,
"Oh, let me
yeah.
see your phone," and they immediately go to the photo book.
Yeah, the gallery.
Yeah, the photo
The
gallery because they
gallery.
wanted to see me panic, but there's nothing there. There's literally nothing there because there's nothing for me to, whatever. It's just a bunch of pictures of my bicycle, and they're like, so they were like, they're thinking they're gonna get me trolled, they're gonna panic me, and then they were just like, oh, that's
I
just.
feel like
sad,
I've seen
dude.
this video.
You need to get out more.
Have I seen this video?
Pictures of my bicycle.
I feel like I've seen this.
Have
I seen
know what
this?
you're talking about. I think the closest thing for me is like my blanket. I find a lot of security.
I have
Whenever
seen
need
this,
to,
even though-
wash my blanket and I have
That's
to use
fine.
like
I remember
another
him talking
blanket,
about the blanket.
I'm always like,
I must have
very
seen it in a
sad.
clip video.
This is not the right one.
Without doxing yourself, can you give us like a little bit of a rundown on what your blanket looks like?
Without
I dox
doxing
myself
yourself.
on my blanket. Security number on my blanket.
You-
Bro,
you just-
like,
you
what?
just, like,
Oh no!
Sharpied like your social security number and your home address on the, like if lost, return to Desmond Magni of 123 Smith Lane. Like
It's it's just like it's blue. It's
Okay.
it's like a fleece blanket.
so do you have an inanimate object that you like? I feel like you can only ask that question if you're looking for like comrades,
Comrades is
So,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I used to have I had a TV cable, right? Like to be able to watch Disney Channel in Indonesia and whatnot. I had like a little crush on the TV cable remote.
What?
What?
The remote.
Okay.
Like the remote?
Yeah, the remote.
Just
Bro, even the chat is like, what?
that might be more weird than if it was straight up romantic. Actually.
Why? Wait. Run that back.
Why?
Why?
Because if it's like a romantic thing, like that's a thing that happens. There's some people that like to eat it's like a thing. They got the wires crossed or something, and
Bebo?
they're like in love with their thing. But if it's just a crush, it's like, then what are you talking about?
The way that I imagine it, I hope this is when you were young, like a child, not like right now.
No. I don't even watch TV anymore.
Yeah. So,
This was back when I was like 8, 7.
did you ascribe like a sentience to like it was the thing that brought
Sentience
you
is
marvelous,
crazy.
like, cartoon like cable television, you know? And it was just like I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can
like
see that.
I couldn't watch Nickelodeon, couldn't watch Cartoon Network without it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
imagine
ready.
The,
Do your worst. I've
Ollie
already...
Senpai ends the stream,
Damn.
walks into the other room, turns on the light, and on the couch is the game. I heard what you said.
Yeah.
After
I heard what you said about me.
And it's like just the way that she described it, but it also has little googly eyes that are glued to it. You know what I'm talking about? Then I had something
talks
very
to it.
similar to you. I had broadband internet, and I was like one of the first kids in my area to get fast internet, right? I had like a crush on my modem.
On your what?
The modem,
modem is crazy.
DSL modem. Because it's
modem
what
is
gave me
crazy,
like
bro.
delicious, like
He
fast
said,
internet. That
internet.
didn't go
I
down
love you,
when,
modem.
when somebody picked up a phone, you know, like because it brings you, it prints happiness, right? Like how could you not love it, right? Des, you have to have something like that where it's just like it makes you happy. How could you not love it? A console, right? Like did you have a PS2 and it was like your most prized
I mean,
possession?
I have things I like. You know, I own
Go on.
things, yes. But
I don't think I have anything I
I'm
love.
like looking around my room, like what?
Yeah. What do I love around here?
People talking about.
Oh, I had this one moment where I went to my room with the remote control. I had like a candle light, like those cult candles. I had spaghetti. I had some Coca-Cola that I would think as wine, and I had like a little dinner with the remote
Wait.
control.
Wait, I never did this with my modem. What?
Yeah, that's a bit different. You went on a date?
I have wine candlelit dinners with just a crush. That seems like more than a crush.
Spaghetti
For
dinner,
real.
and there's like
That's
But
more
yeah,
than a
I
crush.
had a little date with my remote control.
That sounds wild. That sounds wild in context
This is
besides
already
out
so
of context.
incredibly
No,
bizarre.
I'm sitting
Sounds
here like
wild.
I'm mentally trying to parse out like, is this a bit? Like,
No, this is not a bit, bro. This is Oli. This is Oli, bro. It's not a bit.
Joke.
Did you guys
No.
never had like dinner with your inanimate objects?
No.
I've gotten like backyard camping with like a stuffed animal, right? And then you
Okay,
know, like I'm eating
that's
like
fine.
camping food, like ramen, like cup ramen, bowl ramen. Oh,
You eat ramen
Like
while
with
camping?
stuffed animals.
yeah. You take
When you guys go camping, what are y'all bringing with y'all? Because I've never brought ramen. I've brought in peanuts. I've brought in s'mores. I've brought in Lunchables, but I have never brought in ramen. I've even brought in hot dogs before. I've never brought ramen. That's a new one.
2 days off and you're just
That's a new one for
child
me.
of this game again. And I think that's actually true for like most people. Something about this game is just like you take 1 day off and you just unlearn everything about this game.
Yeah.
It's the same
Yes.
for me too.
Also, like, I'm not like Altair. I'm only good at this game, and I'm not even just average at other games. I'm like
Dog water.
at any other game that's not this.
Yeah, was
because I
that
have
leafy?
to devote all my brain cells into a single game.
Ah, that makes sense.
I only have 2 brain cells. One is for drawing, and the other one is for to be slightly above
Dog water.
Apex Legends.
Dog water.
Wait, where do you store your Sonic like lore knowledge? Where does
No,
that
that's
go?
just like inherent.
That's basically muscle,
Muscle memory. That's crazy.
Like it's in
For
his
Sonic
blood.
lore.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm sticking it.
Are they gonna push?
Sticking it.
I'm sticking it.
Sticking it.
I didn't want to comment on it, but I'm glad somebody
You
did.
never heard that before? That's a thing
No.
people say.
No. Who says this? Who says this?
People say that.
Who?
What happened?
Who? I've never heard this before. I'm
That's a thing
sticking
people
it.
say.
I'm sticking it. No, I've never heard this, bro. This is no.
Why are you laughing so much?
I've heard get the res. I've heard resing, bringing back to life. I ain't never heard sticking.
Oh,
Are you kidding? You're the one saying you're making out with your TV remote, and you're laughing at me?
Now you got a point there, bro. You got a point there. You got a point there, brother. You got a point.
She's still laughing at me.
Yeah. From the grave, bro. From the grave.
one thing you gotta learn about Magni freaking Desmond is that he is the undisputed
Magni
master of the
freaking
double entendre. Everything he says has got like a second meaning to it, and is it horny? Yeah. You're dead, man walking. You're dead. Nice try.
Damn.
A shame that no one was there to.
It's a thing people say. That
Yeah,
can't be
okay,
the
brother.
first time you ever heard that.
No, it's literally my first time. It's been over 1 year and a half, and it's my first time hearing it.
Hey, Des. Des, thank you for sticking me, brother. You can stick me anytime.
Stuck it. You stick the res.
That was the best stick of my life.
He did not save it.
It's like
It has not been saved.
it's like
I'm gonna get another bug for that. Oh my god. Oh
it's
my
like, you know, it's
freaking
like
god.
I'm gonna commit to it. I'm not gonna like not do it. You know.
Do we get stupider when we're with a senpai? Like, is that just the thing? Like,
I'm not. What do you mean, stupid? I'm not stupid. What are you talking about? Yes, exactly. Like stick the landing. You know.
yeah.
Stop, bro.
But you have to,
No,
all right, you
no.
have to admit, like, there's a
Bruh.
double entendre there, right? It's got like a more non-say
No,
so.
I
You know.
don't know what you're.
Oh, you know what? You know.
He said no.
You know.
Okay,
Come on.
brother.
Come on.
What are you talking about? No one. Who says that? You're having a romantic night and you're like, all right, it's time to stick it.
Yeah,
baby? What
dude.
are you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Yo,
Yeah,
you had me at
dude.
stick.
Yeah, what?
That's the sexiest thing anybody has ever said to me, brother. Oh, my
Stop, I
heart.
can't believe
It only
ate
gets
my
sexier
body.
from here.
You
Let's
guys
stick
are the
it, bro.
worst.
We're Tempest, Ollie. That's what we are.
No,
This is just what we do.
not on
We're,
board with this.
we're just a bunch of little guys sticking it.
I can't
Stick
believe
it,
you're so
bro.
into Apex and you've never heard that before.
I
Yeah,
play
because
with
no one
Japanese
said it
people,
before.
okay? Japanese people don't say stick
Bro, I
it.
never heard anybody
No,
say
not
that.
sticking it in, sticking it. Yeah, that's not even a double entendre. That's just
That's not what I said.
yeah.
though.
You said sticking it. Yeah, and I've heard that before.
Ah, okay.
We
Now
have-
you've heard of that before.
No, I've always
Thank
heard it.
you.
I just you
He's
know,
giving you a
just
hard
a little
time.
bit of the G light. You know what I'm talking about?
A G light is crazy, bro. A G light is crazy. I ain't never heard of that one. It was a bit of a G
Management,
light.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll take responsibility later. Later, not now. We're playing Apex.
Later is
Just
crazy.
feeling a little
I'll
silly
take
today, man. Just
responsibility
feeling a little
later.
Crazy. Come on, we're just little guys.
Set everybody
a little
in trouble
crazy.
ever.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Like, I'm committing to this. And I'm not gonna let go no matter what. That's just too many words.
It's just super-
Usually people would say, "Oh, I'm rezzing."
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's saying like I'm not going to stop
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
even if it looks like, even if the situation is like.
Like, I've committed to
dangerous
rezzing,
or-
yeah.
I'm going to stop
Okay.
sticking.
Okay, now that you put a definition, now that you put like an actual explanation / definition, I can believe that this is a legitimate term. You're sticking to the res. You're gonna stick it. Sure.
Gosh,
Yo, we should
Sure.
like, rewrite the lyrics of the Rickroll song, but like
what are you about to say? To what?
never gonna stick you up.
Stop, bro.
I actually don't know. I feel very different from the way that I normally behave. This is not normal me. I'm normally much more intelligent and well mannered than this. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
You
The
know what? I'll
degeneracy.
take the fault here. I'm very sorry.
For bringing out
I know
Very,
what it is.
very
It's because
sorry.
I directed Magnation to you.
Oh,
You have their
Uh,
influence.
yeah.
Their
No, that
influence.
totally makes sense. Yo, is this what you have to deal with?
this is what you have to deal with.
Hold on a minute.
Oh,
That's
I
crazy.
wonder why you're always so like horny. Oh my god.
Speak ill of Magnation.
Okay,
Second of
yeah,
all,
yeah,
I'm
alright.
a say so idol.
Oh, okay.
No.
My
Nah.
name out of your mouth like that.
Nah.
In Tempest, in a ranking of like 1 to 4, you might be number 4 on the say so.
Ah! Are you kidding?
Bro, I almost crashed out, bro.
There's only 4 of us. Yeah.
Rewind the VOD like 10 minutes.
No. I admit I'm a little bit weird today. Among the 3 of us in this collab, I'm the sussy baka. Normally, I'm never like that,
The
right?
sussy
This is
baka's
just like
crazy,
a
bro.
one-off. We gotta go by averages.
Wait.
Average.
Question.
Yeah.
How many lewd jokes do you do in one stream, This? How do you get this title?
What is this?
This is coming from your
No.
gen mate.
First impressions matter, and I don't like the precedent you're setting. For all
I don't like the precedent you're setting.
Magni Desmond here. I refuse to answer that because I need to set a good precedent. Think of a scenario like this: you're with someone that
Okay.
maybe you just met,
Okay.
right? And they go, hey Magni, like, man, I heard you're kind of crazy. So let's say you met someone and they say that,
Okay.
and then there's two responses you can do. One is like, oh, did they? And then the other person's like, yeah, they did. And then it reaffirms in their head that you're like that. But if
Okay.
you respond like this, like, what are you talking about? I don't know what
What
you're
are you talking about?
They're like, oh, huh. You gotta set that precedent.
Sure.
So what you're saying
sure,
is that you're
sure.
trying to bamboozle Ollie
You're
senpai,
capping,
but
bro.
you've given
Yeah.
up on bamboozling me
No.
and
Yeah,
Magni, 'cause
that's
you're
exactly
kinda
what he's
You're
saying,
saying
bro.
a different thing. To any people that aren't familiar with the great Magni Desmond, I'm
The
say so
great Magni does.
But I think me and you, Des, like we very rarely like troll each other, and today's just weird. I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Today
I'm
is something
sorry. I'll dial
different.
it back. You're a say so idol.
That's
All right, see there, and it
Yeah,
comes
I'm sorry.
out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm a say so idol.
And I'm sorry for doubting you.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
We all make
I'm a say
mistakes.
so idol. Just it's like Callie Senpai says, say so if you say so.
Yeah.
She says that?
me, baby.
Does she still say
one.
that? I hope not. That's terrible.
I don't like the tone you just
What
did
up,
right
Hud?
there. I didn't like that.
I hope she doesn't say that.
I thought it would slide. I'll do better tomorrow. I'm just feeling weird today. I don't know. I kind of want to drop down the butthole.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
And
Oh,
I'm
come
the one
on.
that's supposed. Okay, I see.
I want to drop down the butthole. It's
Apex
wild, brother.
Legends, yes.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely
Apex
wild.
Legends.
Wild. Man, yep, that was a great video. Just like I expected, man. I am never surprised by the hilariousness whenever I see OG Holostars, man. 07 Magni, 07 Vesper. Those were some of the realest VTubers ever, bro. And I will see you guys on the next one. Join the Discord, drop the videos you want me to check out. I'll check them out when I get to it. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.